Okay, so I am going to make some enchiladas for dinner tonight. We're starting pretty late, so I'm going to do it pretty quickly. First thing you need is frozen chicken breast, and I use my Instant Pot. If you have a different way to get shredded chicken, feel free to do so. I'm just gonna put that in there, and then try and get some water for it. I'll try to pretty much cover the chicken breast as well as I can. These ones kind of got frozen a little weird, so I don't think I'm going to be able to completely cover them. Once that's in there, put the lid on and seal it. And then I'm going to set this to sealing, go to manual, and 20 minutes. Alright, and then I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to prep what I can while that's cooking, but there's not too much I can do. So essentially the Instant Pot will heat up, and once it's to temperature, then it will, or like to the pressure that it needs to be, then it'll start counting down from the 20 minutes. So it does take a little bit longer than the like actual timer that's on there. I do go ahead and do it in an instant release of the pressure on there instead of letting it release naturally. So I'll check back in once the chicken's done, or if I get anything else prepped. Okay, so the chicken just got done in the Instant Pot. I am going to grab a wooden spoon because it scares me. Kyle's really excited for dinner. So I'm just going to release the pressure on it. So I'll let that completely release. I'll let the pressure completely go out of it before I open it up. And then I'm going to put the chicken in my KitchenAid and shred it. So the steam stopped coming out, so I'm just gonna open this. And those are all still stuck together. Probably a better way to do this than fishing it out with a fork, but maybe not. Okay, so the chicken's really soft. And my KitchenAid's over here, that's what I'm putting it in. Just gonna get some of the fat off.
Hey, baby. Say hey, mama.
Hi, Anta. Say hi to the vlog.
Why don't you do that with all the chicken?
What do you mean?
Make it with so much water.
Because I just did this so that it was covered. Ow!
Yep. Vlog! Your mama, she went, oh. Oh!
Okay.
Oh, let's not do that noise, please.
Well, then get out of here.
No.
Okay.
Hello, vlog.
Ow.
Say what you doing, vlog. Side vlog. Hello.
Okay. I'm gonna put this up just so I can have more counter space. I just have a standard paddle on this. And then just put it on low.
It's not a standard paddle.
Well, this one has the
okay,
side
well, first
scraper.
of all, you just flying chicken out of that and it landed on my foot and my foot's hot.
You're welcome.
Ew.
Obviously, you can shred chicken with like a couple forks, but this is quicker and easier. Normally, it does it a lot faster.
Especially for us lazy millennials.
Okay. Alright. There might be a couple of pieces that you still have to shred because it gets stuck in there, but... Okay.
Oh, I just dropped it on him.
Good job, honey. I'm the one who's supposed to drop food on him, not you.
Hey, Nugget. What are you grumpy about? You just got food.
Okay. So yeah, there's a couple pieces I gotta be shredded. Stop eating. Ow, ow. Oh, that's on the floor.
Oh, hot. Oh, hot. Oh, here. Oh, here, guys. Go.
Okay. So, see, the chicken's all shredded. And I'm just gonna take some taco seasoning and I just kind of use however much to taste. Like, I dump some in there, stir it up, taste it, add some more if need be.
Why don't you put it back in here?
Because. Okay, honey.
This whole vlogging is a bit hard.
Yeah?
I like spontaneous thing.
Right. Well, you can just spontaneous sing in the vlog. I can kind of tell by like the color on if there's enough in there or not. You do need to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. I do mine because I feel like it takes insanely long for it to heat up. Still just kind of stirring the chicken and dropping it on the floor. I'm sure the dogs are loving that. They're literally both sitting at my feet. Melody. Like waiting for me to drop some food for them. So, I probably made way too much chicken, but that's okay. So there it is. It's got the seasoning on it. Put this up. And then, it calls for like 2 of the smaller cans, but I just get the really large can of the enchilada sauce. So fun fact for everyone, Kyle can't use our can opener.
It's broken.
It's not broken.
Okay, fun fact, you can't use a manual can opener. What about that?
I can.
Liar.
So I just pour like a little bit in there, probably this much of the can. Huh?
No, I can't use a manual can opener.
And just stir it into your chicken mixture. I'll probably do a little bit more. Like almost half of a can. But I would prefer a lot more sauce on top than in it. So that's all stirred up. And then we just use like the taco fiesta blend, whatever you want to use. I just do like a handful or 2. So probably like a cup and a half-ish. and stir that into your mixture. So by the end of it, it looks something like that. And then you're gonna grab your pan. I just grabbed like a 9 by 13, I think is what it is. Yeah, Pyrex dish. And you want to spread a little bit of your enchilada sauce in the bottom, just to keep the tortillas from sticking. So like that much is enough. And then you're gonna grab your tortillas. I just do like the flour tortillas in the 8-pack. So I put a tortilla on the plate, and then I do a very generous scoop of the mixture. And roll. Like this. And into the dish. I definitely made way too much chicken. There's some extra in here, but I can add it to like burritos tomorrow or something like that. I'll just put it in the fridge. It can be saved for later. So once you have ovens preheated, all ready to go. Once you have them all ready, they're going to look something like this. And then you're going to grab the rest of your enchilada sauce, and you're just going to dump it on here. You obviously want to cover as much as you can. I just kind of take a spoon, spread it out. Once you're happy with that, you're gonna wipe off your hand because you got enchilada sauce all over you. You're just gonna take more cheese, and Kyle loves cheese, so we're gonna put lots of cheese on here. But obviously, put however much you like. Once those are all ready, you're gonna put them in the oven for 25 minutes. So there they are. And then you're all ready until they get out of the oven, and as soon as they come out, they are ready to eat. So I'm gonna clean up this mess and I'll check back in with you once the enchiladas are done. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear me. So I came in here to see what was going on, and let me show you. I swear. It's like father like son here, and they're always falling asleep on the couch together. But it was just funny that I'm like hollering at him and in here vlogging and thinking that he's just not responding to me, but it's because he's actually asleep. So hopefully he'll wake up, because in 18 minutes the enchiladas are gonna be done. Okay, it's almost done. I got like 10 seconds left. Took my hair back down since done cooking. Here we go. Okay. Done. there they are. This is one of my favorite meals. It is super easy to make, and it's pretty cheap, honestly. So it's something that we eat pretty regularly, but Kyle's starving, so we're going to get to dinner. We'll talk to you guys later.